Welcome everybody to another vlog. I am at my wife Julie's childhood home, which means I will have to give you a small house tour and show you some of the lovely photos of her that are on the wall, such as this one. Oh. We are about to go for a little run, and we are just staying here until we can move into our new apartment in Oslo, which will be tomorrow, we hope. Today's footwear of choice will be the Rosignol Verkors, which I'm pretty excited about because it's a more like distance running, long run, training shoe versus more of a like racing one. So I think this will be one that I wear quite a bit. And this is going to be the debut on Julie's home trails. Also the debut of this cool new running vest. See, it's not just Solomon who makes running vests, it's also Rosie. So remember that next time you're in the market. Fuel Sagmen because they're so stretchy. One of these guys or gals, as you can see by the boobs, is 4 grams of carbs apparently. So if you eat 8 every half hour, then you're on pace for a good amount of carbs. So we're just enjoying these right now. Lord of the Rings vibe out here in the woods. Julie has a Kiwi grocery store right by her house, which is a bit dangerous. Bought some more candy and some, candy and spinach. So we have yin and yang covered here. Nice. I'm in Julie's private home gym, and I'm of course repping my main man, Anthony Edwards. And I can show you the gym, let's see. Bench press for bench pressing. Got a TV, treadmill, red cord, stairs that would kill you if you took a wrong step, and bedroom. Pretty nice. We're gonna get a pump on. So I do strength usually once a week, or at least once every 10 days, usually max strength. And it's pretty important for me, especially who's more of a sprinter historically, to keep the muscles nice and sharp and to build some of that max strength for, sprint races where power is a really big deal. So today, and most days, frankly, I'm gonna mostly do upper body stuff. So like pull-ups, bench press, some dumbbell stuff, and then some core. What do you think of strength?
I think it's great. Important to get stronger, stay strong. It's fun to be in the weight room, I think.
Especially your weight room?
My weight room, yeah.
Perfect.
And my favorite, I don't know the name of this. Yeah, hula hoop. Yeah, very fun.
I don't know if you guys have heard of the movie Final Destination, but it's all about people dying in these like ridiculously unlikely, gruesome ways. And this staircase here, I don't know if the camera is showing just how steep it is, but just picture it with me here. I'm doing pull-ups, do 18 pull-ups, really proud of myself, and then cross my legs, whoa, and then tumble down these stairs, broken neck. And I'm just saying, like, you live in this house long enough, that's gonna happen. Alright, good morning. It is officially move-in day, and you see my fresh new haircut, courtesy of Julie's mom. I'm still waiting for that facial hair to come in. I'm 28 and still absolutely no mustache or beard, so that might be a genetic issue, but can't win them all. We're currently packing. Got the car here, a bunch of roller ski stuff. I actually picked up these new Sweenor wet wheels yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but when you live in a country where it rains a lot, you need wheels that grip to the wet pavement. So we are gonna keep packing. There's Julie.
Yes, good morning.
Carrying a stool, and we're gonna do it. So Julie's house here in Saltnes is actually 30 minutes away from Sweenor headquarters, which is where they make all of the Sweenor roller skis that get shipped out to the entire world, including the US. Sweenor is my roller ski sponsor, as well as the sponsor of Team Berkey. So it's really cool and kind of a big coincidence that Julie grew up only 30 minutes from the global headquarters. But the headquarters is super small. It's like a tiny little warehouse where they have like 3 guys working, making all the roller skis by hand, and then they have a small ski shop where they sell, skis, roller skis, and a bunch of other outdoor stuff. So it's super cute. We biked there yesterday, and I picked up those wheels, and I'm excited to test them out. I've never seen those before, but supposedly they're a lot better when the pavement is wet. All right, full car, and we are driving from Julie's house to Oslo, which is about an hour in 10 minutes, and we will see you when we get there. All right, we got here, and this is where we're gonna be staying. Not in this upper part, but we are actually renting this family's basement. We are kind of up towards Holmenkollen, Midtstubakken it's called, where we're quite close to, where the ski race goes in the winter actually, but pretty nice place to train, very quiet, easy access to roller skiing and running, and in the winter can ski very quickly out your door. So we are excited to have this place as an option now in addition to Minneapolis, and I feel like between the two places we will be very well set up. So the idea basically is to have a place in the winter, as I said in the last vlog, just because I'm not on the US ski team this year, so we're gonna be using this as a home base, which will be super nice. We have a train station right behind us that goes straight to the airport, so between World Cups, you know, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday type of thing, I can just take a flight to Oslo and then take the train up here and hang out with Julie and train here in between. Also, I'm gonna hopefully be joining in on some training sessions with some really good skiers here. A lot of the Norwegian guys who are skiing World Cups and stuff are also living in Oslo, so hopefully for intervals and stuff like that I can join in, which I think will be a really good learning opportunity, and we're super excited. A little bit gray weather here, but I guess that's not too surprising. Gonna be a fun summer with a lot of new experiences and new places to explore. So, welcome!
Welcome.
No couch yet, so this is the current couch situation. Also no TV. TV is gonna eventually go there, but there is the little kitchen. Gonna be whipping up some stuff there. Something else I simply have to show off that I'm super excited about is the little sauna. I don't think it's that common for apartments to include a sauna, so I'm pretty stoked about this. Gonna be a lot of sweat sessions in here. For those of you who believe in heat training, here we go. Maybe I can set up a ski erg or a bike in here or something. So have the ambulance on speed dial. So right from the house, we have a little gravel path, which leads out into the nature. And I will show you where the ski trails are / running trails in the summer. Very close. I mean, if you don't have grass on your roof, then what are you doing? Here you have a kindergarten, barnehage as they call it. Here you have a adult wife, and here you have the trailhead for running or skiing in the winter. And there's the trailhead, and our house is just over there. So we have good woods proximity. Julie and I have gotten super into birding, so we have this app on our phone. You can identify birds based on their call, or you can take a picture of them and it'll identify them. So we're out in the woods listening to the birds, and the app is telling us what we're hearing. I think that's the great tit.
So it's now 7 p.m. and we just went to the grocery store, and we probably forgot a lot of stuff, but we also got some food for dinner and we just cooked, and this is the setup. Just some blankets and some ottomans, and our TV is 13-inch MacBook. 14-inch.
Don't undersell me.
No, 14-inch. Yeah, and now we're gonna eat some dinner and call it a day. That looks good.
The family we are renting from was telling us about how this little basin of water outside our place fills up a lot when it rains. And we were like, oh, maybe if it rains a lot this summer, that'll get a little higher. But literally one day later, and here is the lake. Alright, thanks for watching. I think that is enough for this week. Goodbye from me and my new IKEA light. Next week, I think I will try to do a sort of week in the life where I go through each day of training and talk a little bit about what I do. Since we're in June and the training volume is pretty high, that could be kind of interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next week.